Hey everyone, this is Daniel from PhoneArena with the Nokia 500, which is the mass production of the new Nokia Symbian line, as it has the lowest specs out of the bunch announced in time for the holiday shopping craze. With that said, it's no slouch as it sports a decent display with 229 ppi pixel density, 5 megapixel camera and a 1 GHz processor based however on the older ARM11 architecture. The Finns have skimped on things like an LED flash on the back and the internal memory. The handset has only 2 GB to keep costs down. The Nokia 500 ships with Symbian ANA, unlike the rest of the new kits on the Symbian block, which ship with Symbian Bell, but it's expected to receive the Bell upgrade further down the road. The handset is a true candy bar phone with this narrow rectangular front here, but turn it on its face to reveal the 5 megapixel camera and the speaker grille. And a nice curved back is revealed, the tapered form and soft touch plastic finish of the battery cover, plus the fact that the handset is fairly chubby at 0.55 inch, 14 millimeters, make it very comfortable to hold and to operate with one hand, as you can see. This 3.2 inch plain vanilla LCD is not with the best viewing angles out there. As you can see, it's no IPS LCD, but it's bright enough outside, and thanks to Nokia's usual 360 by 640 pixels, sports 229 ppi pixel density, which is above average for the category and helps when reading small text, for example. There's this simple lock power button here on the right hand side below the volume rocker, and all the ports are housed at the top. The back cover slides out and in with a simple click, making it easy to swap them when you get bored with the hue. There are a couple of different colors for the battery cover, and 2 of them are supplied in the box for free. Overall, a nice comfortable design which even excels the phone's price point a bit with the soft touch plastic coating on the back. Let's have a look at Symbian ANA now on the Nokia 500. We have reviewed Symbian ANA already in a video, so we won't dwell too much on it now. I will just show you quickly how it looks like on the Nokia 500. Symbian ANA introduces widgets on the home screen and shortcuts, which are still nestled in widgets though, and some other improvements such as, for example, split screen keyboards and a portrait keyboard, which are pretty usable. The only limiting factor, of course, is the screen size. As on the 3.2 inch screen, it's not that easy to type on the small letters of the virtual keyboard, especially in portrait mode, but in landscape as well. But that is true for most handsets with screens less than 3.5 inch. The Symbian ANA browser has an improved interface, which is a far cry from the Symbian 3 clunker we had before. But rendering performance and the lack of Adobe Flash support are big limitations still. On a 1 GHz platform, the performance is much faster though, and you will notice improved speed and smoothness of panning around, zooming, and the excellent automatic text reflow, at least compared to the performance on handsets like the Nokia N8 or C7, which have slower processors. Scrolling gets choppy in complex pages, but on the other hand you have this above average pixel density that you see here to even things out with crisp text which is easy to read. The 5 megapixel module on the back of the Nokia 500 is good enough for casual snaps. All you need to do is press this little icon here and you'll go into full automatic mode with this big fat on-screen shutter button, as there is no dedicated camera key. The pictures actually turned out quite decent, fairly sharp and with saturated colors, which however tend to lean on the violet side when the sun is shining against your lens. The downside here is the absence of an LED flash, which limits the phone in low lighting. The handset also captures VGA video at 15 frames per second, which is nothing to write home about at those frame rates. Overall, the world's largest phone maker by volume has trimmed specs from the right places to arrive to this entry-level Symbian star, the Nokia 500. The lack of LED flash on the back and the basic video capture capabilities of the 5 megapixel camera seem to be the main victims that fell in the quest for low-end pricing. Others, like less RAM and internal memory and the smaller battery, we can live with, as they don't affect usability that much. Besides, the update to Symbian Bell will speed the interface significantly, as with all other handsets from the new Symbian line. On the other hand, we have a well-built, affordable handset with nice soft-touch plastic grip and comfortable to hold shape, whose 3.2-inch display sports a pretty high pixel density, making text easier to read while surfing with the basic Symbian browser. When we add the hardwired DivX XVID codec support in the video player, and above all, the free offline voice-guided navigation in most countries worldwide, including the US, then the Nokia 500 seems poised to succeed in the footsteps of the 5800 Express Music, which sold millions around the globe. The Nokia 500 would definitely reign supreme over the entry-level budget handsets from Samsung, for example, and cheap Androids like Samsung Galaxy Y can only threaten it with the quantity of apps in Android market, which however is a pretty big advantage. There's not much else you can buy with similar capabilities to the Nokia 500 in the $200 ballpark without a contract. This was a video review of the Nokia 500 from PhoneArena. For more information about this and other handsets, you can visit us at phonearena.com. Thanks for watching.